वाह, तो दोस्तों हम लोग वापस आ चुके हैं इन द वर्ल्ड ऑफ द विचर। और इतना ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड होने का ज़रूरत नहीं है, हम लोग लिटरली कंसिस्टेंट नहीं रह पा रहे हैं। डैम इट। पर कोई बात नहीं, रहेंगे। ओके, आई विल मैनेज थिंग्स अप। पर अभी के लिए हम लोग काम पे लगते हैं। ओके, हम लोग एक हायर वैम्पायर को खोज रहे हैं जिसका नाम डेडलाफ है। हम लोग को उसके बारे में ये मालूम चला है कि वो पागल एक लड़की से प्यार करता था और अब उस लड़की को कोई किडनैप कर लिया है और उसको बचाने के लिए वो सारा मर्डर्स कर रहा है। एक हायर वैम्पायर एक लड़की का प्यार में पागल होके जब इतना सारा मर्डर्स कर सकता है, तो हम लोग नॉर्मल इंसान लोग, ओके हम तो विचर हैं, आप लोग नॉर्मल इंसान लोग क्या ही करेंगे। पर कोई नहीं, हम लोग यहाँ से निकलते हैं। हम लोग को रानी डचेस आना हेनरिएटा जो हम लोग को बुलाई थी। ओके, ये कौन मर गया है? किसी का याद दिला रहा है, हमको याद नहीं। पर कोई नहीं, हमको नहीं याद करना। तो हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं। हम लोग को डचेस से मिलना है, वहाँ चल के आपको सब कुछ बताते हैं हम। लेट्स गो। फाइनली हम लोग महल पे पहुँच चुके हैं। जल्दी से डचेस से मिल लिया जाए। उनको हम लोग को बताना भी होगा जो भी हम लोग बीस्ट के बारे में जाने हैं। अच्छा खासा चीज मालूम चल चुका है हम लोग को। ये भी कि वो एक वैम्पायर है, उसका नाम डेटलाफ है। वो एक लड़की से प्यार करता है और वो क्यों मार रहा है। और हम लोग को कुछ सुराग भी मिला था ना, एक वाइन का बॉटल, ये वगैरह वगैरह। डचेस कहाँ है? डचेस आना हेनरिएटा मैम।
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
क्या हुआ?
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
अच्छा?
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
देखिए डचेस, ये काफी मामला उलझ चुका है। ओके, जो किलर है वो किलर नहीं है।
We thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
अबे चुप रहे, इतना आसान है क्या मारना?
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher?
Yes!
A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its
ये
heart.
पागल है।
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention.
वैम्पायर सब इमॉर्टल होता है और ये टकला क्या बोल रहा
And
है?
buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Adamarta always claimed buckthorn drives the
ये
vampire.
लोग बच्चा वाला बकवास कर रहे हैं।
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
चलो, आई बड़ा।
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end
इसको
at
जाने
once.
दो।
The Witcher need but tell us where to
हाँ
find this
ठीक है, इसको
monster.
जाने दो, मरने दो साले को। Stay out of this. हाँ ठीक है, जा मर जाओ।
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
वैम्पायर सबका
You
ताकत
have
ये
not
देखा नहीं
seen
है।
my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
बोल।
How? What creature can do such
अब अभी तो
things?
बोले वैम्पायर।
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless
पागल है
beasts.
क्या?
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
हम उससे बात करना चाहते हैं पहले, ओके?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love.
और वो भी extra वो लोग को
This
feel
one
होता
fell
है.
in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
वही करने की कोशिश है, okay? Well, vampire जिस लड़की से प्यार करता है उसको हम लोग को बचाना होगा.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most
इतना
important.
आसान नहीं
As
है.
soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Wait. So हम
In
लोग को
Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
वाह इसको
Your Grace wished to see me?
इसको वाइन का नाम भी मालूम है जिस वाइन
Witcher?
का स्टेन था.
Show him the paper scrap.
Okay,
Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
ओके ये बताएगा हम लोग को. हाँ, सो हम लोग को अच्छा खासा लीड मिल जाएगा अगर ये वाइन के बारे में मालूम चल गया तो.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak.
अरे अरे अरे
Deep burgundy. Clarity high.
पागल हो रहा है ये पूरा.
It's simple. Saar-Real. The 1269 vintage.
संग्रियल.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
ओके ये ऐसा वाइन का स्टेन है जो कि रॉयल आदमी लोग ही पीता है, मतलब कि क्वीन का फैमिली से. हाँ, या कुछ ऐसा. सो हम लोग दोनों इस कासल में जा रहे हैं. हाँ?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
वहाँ पे खतरा हो सकता है, काफी ज्यादा खतरा.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
देखो हम
Your
लोग को
Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The witcher should go alone.
वही तो. I am
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision.
ठीक है.
We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
ठीक है. I mean
Witcher, are you ready?
इतना इधर आदमी लोग को कॉन्फिडेंस एटीट्यूड है कि पता ही नहीं. पर कोई नहीं, लेट्स गो.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
ठीक है. रात हो गया और हम लोग निकल गए. ये टकला को क्यों बुलाई है? हम लोग दोनों अकेले जाते हैं, आराम से रात में वादियों का मजा लेते हुए उस कैसल तक पहुंचते. नहीं, टकलू को ही बुलाना था. पहुंच गए कैसल रवेलो.
This vampire Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill him?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
अच्छा कोई नहीं वो लगता है कि ये कैसल का रोड काफ़ी लंबा है आई मीन हम लोग को समय लगेगा पहुंचने में पर रात सुहाना है और ये टकला मेरे बगल में क्यों राइड कर रहा है हट जाए इधर से
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, your grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
पैंथर सब कोई बेवकूफ लोग आखिर हम लोग अपना पड़ेंगे यहाँ Damn it, मारने नहीं दिया साला
Help! Save us!
आने दे
Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
कहाँ भाग रहा है
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
you
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
ठीक है बच्चा लोग जाओ हम निकलते हैं चल भाई रोज
Let's
निकला जाए
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He
Fabrizio?
trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I
Okay.
wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant, could be the steward, could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We
वही
shall
तो
know when we arrive. It's not far now.
संग्रिया एक ऐसा वाइन जो कि रॉयल फैमिली में ही मिलता है और वो
Slow
वाइन
now.
यहाँ
Whoa.
बनता है या तो यहाँ का कोई आदमी ब्लैकमेल कर रहा है डेटलाफ को या फिर यहाँ से वाइन कोई चोरी करके लेकर
Captain
के
de
गया
la
है
Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
नहीं
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
ओह
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That
सैलून
won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टिगेट करने आए हम
Naturally.
लोग
Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
तुमसे बात करना है कुछ
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
अच्छा
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
समझा
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
समझा
Of course, Your Grace.
इसका मुंह देख के
Did
लग
you
रहा है
hear
ये
that,
कुछ तो
Witcher?
चोरी किया है ये
Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
सांग्रियाल
I am at your service.
so
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
okay
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal.
अच्छा
The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat.
so ये अकेले वो वाइन
Workers
बनाता है
again assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in
वाह
question.
वाह 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 तो पूरा केस ही सॉल्व कर दिया मतलब यही चोर है एक नंबर का क्योंकि वो वाइन का धब्बा उस पेपर पे और सिर्फ इसी को मालूम है वो वाइन कहाँ है कैसे बनता है क्यों बनता है
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
कुछ सच है तो बता दो
But
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
समझा
Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
in the main cellar around the corner, I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
ओके इसका
Of
हालत
course,
खराब हो रहा है
Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
तुम विचर नहीं है हम है I mean Geralt है तो हम लोग चलते हैं And damn
We shall wait here, Master
I
Fabricio.
did nothing wrong.
ठीक है भाई निकल इधर से चलो
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravelo.
अच्छा
Only then did he
अरे?
come into his own.
damn कोई नहीं यहाँ पे सब कोई का सैड बैक स्टोरी है पर उससे ये साबित नहीं होता कि संग्रियाल कौन चोरी किया ये वाइन आखिर इधर से गया कैसे और अगर ये इधर से चोरी हुआ है तो वो फैब्रिसियो को कैसे नहीं मालूम जबकि वही सब कुछ मैनेज करता है और वो काफी बड़ा एक्सपर्ट है इस
So
सब
where do
में।
we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
इन्वेंटरी लेजर ये रहा so, कितना बैरल्स है इसमें
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269 vintage find Sangreal from 1269 vintage so यहाँ पे क्या है 1269 vintage Everluce ये तो Everluce
I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
ओके ये होना चाहिए पक्का 1269 ये रहा Sangreal 1269 vintage
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
अच्छा so कोई बैरल एम्प्टी होगा तो हम लोग को मालूम चल जाएगा हाँ तो नॉकिंग चालू किया जाए
Full.
भरा हुआ है
Full.
ये भी फुल
This one's full too.
डैम सब फुल होगा तो
Full.
अरे ये
This one's full too.
अब तो कोई बचा ही
Looks
नहीं
like all the barrels are full. dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of sangria?
अरे
Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
अरे वाह, अब हम लोग बैठ के यहाँ पे दारू पियेंगे. बैरल ट्रैप्स, हाँ देखते हैं. यहाँ से नीचे उतरा जाए जरा. बैरल टैप, बैरल टैप मिल गया. अब हम लोग खोल करके.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
ठीक है. So अब इतना दारू पिएगा कौन लेकिन? So ये रहा.
Step aside.
ठीक है, जाइए आप ही पीजिए महारानी जी.
So?
Slightly smoky, strongly tannic, definitely Sonreal.
तो ये वाला, ये संग्रियाल है कि नहीं, जरा देख लो. तब तक हम इसमें मार देते हैं. वेट, क्या हुआ?
Revolting, bitter plonk.
ओके, दूसरा वाला में.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The
Contaminate.
fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
So एक बैरल में संग्रियाल नहीं था, कोई और घटिया वाइन था. और फब्रिसियो हम लोग को इसके बारे में नहीं बताया मास्टर जी. ले.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
लपड़ पड़ गया
But
बॉस.
your grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
बोल दे.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
बेच दिया?
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
तो तुम धोखा देगा
I shall
वो
tell
लोग को.
you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
चलो बताओ.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
वो
A
ब्लैकमेलर
few
लोग
weeks
पक्का.
past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court.
अच्छा.
He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
Sintra?
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
So, ये वाइन का डिलीवरी कब दिया तो?
Wine itself.
इतना सारा
How'd you
गार्ड
hand it
सोते हुए.
over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men, the kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
So कोई
That's
बहुत ही
it? That the last you ever saw of them?
बड़ा आदमी को ये.
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
What? क्या? साला बाप रे बाप, ये दूसरा बैरल भी बेचने वाला था. बिल्कुल भी शर्म नहीं है इसको. रानी को धोखा पे धोखा दिया जा रहा है. हाँ?
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
हमको लगता नहीं
Get
मिलेगा.
out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon.
ले
He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
चलो बेटा अब जाओ टकला
What
के
to
साथ
now,
ऐश करो
Witcher?
वो
We
मिलने
set a
वाला है ना
trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
हाँ
Once I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
चलो चला जाए
See
देरी
no
नहीं
reason
करते
to
हैं
wait. Let's get going.
ये फोर्ट
We
पे
will
जाते
set
हैं और
out
देखते हैं
now.
कौन खरीद
Position
रहा है ये
ourselves
वाइन
before you arrive. You'll take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
और कोई गड़बड़ मत करना टकले गेरोल्ट पहुंच चुका है दारू का बैरल लेके आई मीन सांग्रियाल का बैरल लेके इस जगह पे। अब देखते हैं यहाँ पे ये बैरल लेने कौन आता है जो आया वही ब्लैकमेलर है और वही डेडलाफ
Relax.
से
Now
कनेक्टेड
we
है
wait.
आई मीन उसकी लवर को हम लोग बचा सकते हैं अगर यहाँ पे सीन सारा ठीक हो गया तो अगर हम लोग पकड़ पाए ये लोग कौन है ये लोग को कॉमन बैंडिट्स लग रहा है वो सेंट्रियन नोबल यही है क्या ये स्कर्ट क्यों पहना हुआ है यहाँ पे
Our favorite vintner.
अच्छा क्या हुआ वाह 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 क्या हो गया दोस्त ऐसा म्यू क्यों बना रहा है देखो हम लोग डरते नहीं है किसी से
It's not him.
टकला बैकअप दे रहा है हम लोग को That's what I like. ये तो चालू होना ही था Trust me. Let's go. Come on, bring it on. Okay, fuck. ये तो वही है ना सिर्फ वही बचा है हमको लगता है और कोई
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
ये तो डायरेक्ट अटैक कर दिया
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
वन
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
well, सबको ही होता है गेरोल्ट के बारे में रॉन्ग कोई नहीं
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it.
ठीक है कोई नहीं
Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
काम पे लगते हैं और वो यहाँ पे है रानी जी लड़ाई
Wait,
का
she
फील्ड
here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential.
अच्छा
This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
ये ग्रेस तो कुछ ज्यादा ही स्मार्ट नहीं ओवर स्मार्ट है सो ये बच्चा है सिर्फ
Captain, do the honors.
और
Who sent you?
बेचारा का
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again,
Damn.
who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it.
Wait,
come on guys
he doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful.
Damn.
I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
वैम्पायर को खिला देंगे तेरे को नहीं बोलेगा तो लेकिन वो टकला की नानी का बेइज्जती किया ये माँ का बेइज्जती किया कौन है great idea
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
चलो चलो
Captain,
चलो चलो चलो
have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
हाँ भाई
Live
रोक
bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
देखो बता दो जल्दी नहीं
No!
तो
Don't let him! I'll talk!
तो बोलो सबसे पहले ये बताओ तुम लोग को हायर कौन किया था किसके लिए तुम लोग ये
Who
सब
hired
जा रहा
you?
था
He'll kill me!
Ought to be
Really?
worried about me right now. Who is he?
चलो बता
Go on,
जल्दी
man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian.
वर्किंग
Don't
फॉर
know
द
anything
सेंचुरी
else. I swear it.
कौन है
Take
हमको
him
लगता है ये
away.
सच बोल रहा है
Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
ठीक है वहां पे मिलते हैं
I'll join you. We'll meet there.
We shall await your arrival.
तो दोस्तों हमको लगता है आज के लिए इतना काफ़ी होगा ये सब कुछ और भी ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो चुका है पर हम लोग सब कुछ सुलझा देंगे cause we are witchers पर जो कुछ भी करेंगे अगली बार अभी के लिए अलविदा